I know when a game has me completely is when like I lose enough and I take a step away. That's all I'm thinking about. I knew this game was gonna have my attention, and I knew it was gonna have it to this magnitude. But it's just like it's a everyday thing. Like I remember, I can't remember the name of the boss, but it's the one that it had like the circular missile shit.
That motherfucker had me contemplating.
Honestly, when I fought the nigga before, I thought that was the boss fight.
I did too.
Cause he was difficult.
When they, after that fight, gave you a supply crate, I was like, what the fuck is about to happen?
I felt the same way. My heart started racing. I was like, this nigga wasn't the boss? I lost to him like 5 times.
Exactly.
And then I took a step away and I was just like, how can I beat him? And then I started like, I shoot like missiles to make a move, and then I am just shooting my regular like machine gun at it to drop that shit, and then I'm double swording your ass, bitch. I understand now when you're fighting certain things, it's better to use different weapons. Yeah. And I fucking love that about this game.
That's my thing about this game as well. I was online and somebody was asking if the game have a difficulty setting, and somebody made a very valid point about the game itself. It doesn't have a difficulty setting because it wants you to adapt. Like, say your strategy is you're lightweight, you want to move around a lot, and you come across a boss who will stop you in your fucking tracks.
Yes.
And you don't have a choice but to change your approach entirely, which means changing your AC entirely. That's why they give you the options of saving multiple slots so that you can have multiple ACs to adapt to whatever situation it is. I just used the hover one for one of the bosses because I realized it only attacks on the ground.
On the ground. So if I fight up there,
I hover over top of it and just boom, laser beams the whole fight.
I had a plan going into the game because I literally wanted to make Domon Kashyu's Gundam. Like, I wanted, of course, a sword, but I wanted a sword that can stab, because when I told you, like, in these games, I get fully into it. I had the music playing in my head. I was doing Burning Finger, nigga. I was like, I'd be getting into it, but then I was fighting that nigga. That wasn't working. I was like, okay, let me see if I can make a tank. And then I was just like, I don't really like 4-leg jumps, so let me just try the actual tank legs. They were just like, oh yeah, it takes off your booster. I was like, oh shit, that's interesting. Now you definitely get like a lot more health, but I didn't like that I really couldn't fight in the air. Lateral movement, bro, that's all you're doing.
You're literally just there as a bullet sponge.
Yeah.
Because you cannot move that well with it.
And I accidentally found out that the 4-leg hovered. So when I adapted to how that was, it opened up a whole different aspect of that game. And I was just like, I need to try, like, I literally stopped playing the main mission. I replayed all of them, made sure I got S on all of them, and I just kept playing the same ones over. They gave me the most money, and I was just buying everything. My medium one is like my most versatile.
That's why I like the medium one. It moves around so well while still being able to add a lot of heavy shit on it without it being overweight. I also realized that depending on what weight you are will determine how fast you can actually dash.
It literally
shows. How many times you can actually
consistently dash, because it'll take more.
Like, if you're heavier, there's a pause in between the dashes.
Oh gosh, yes.
I was like, oh shit, no, this weight shit actually matters.
Duh.
You can try dash if you want to. You gonna dash and catch your breath.
And bro, when I tell you for the heavyweight one, I just was like, bro, like, if it's heavy and it's a sponge, I need strong weapons to be able to keep up. And then it was like, no, you got to choose a different generator. And I was like, that makes sense. Okay, it's because you got to be able to power all that shit. And I was just, man, that game is just creative.